Hi, this is Mike Overdorf, and this demo is on our commission processing functionality. First, I'd like to talk a little bit about our payout grids and how we set reps and split reps up. So let's go find one of our reps, a fellow by the name of John Advisor. And the big thing we have with our rep setup is we support 3 different lines of business: investments, advisory, and insurance. And we also can pay a sales manager an override. In this case, for John Advisor, he's on a fixed split of 60% for investments, a fixed split of 50% for advisory, and a fixed split of 50% for insurance. However, if we uncheck these, you can notice that we have some tiers set up, or payout grids. In this case, this is based on asset types, so mutual funds 50%, equity 60%, VAs 70%. Or down here under insurance, new business 50% and renewals 25%. Now you can set up as many payout grids as you'd like. For instance, say we wanted to set John up on investments based on year-to-date production. Let's go, here's by year-to-date gross. Just click this one and save. And you'll see that he's now set up on a year-to-date production grid. Anything below $50,000, he gets paid 60%. Anything above, 80%. But let's leave this all by itself now and keep them on the fixed splits. The other thing I wanted to show you is that advisor groups or split reps. I have, let's go to our advisor group section. Click go. We have just one set up in this demo environment, a group called Pellman RIA. So this looks a lot like the individual advisor. You can set up whether they're on a grid or a fixed split, but in this case they're getting a flat 80%. The big difference is, now this is made up of members, and you can add as many members as you want. In this case there's just 2. There's John Pellman and Tom Ria. Now the big thing here is this use advisor grid checkbox. So John here gets 75% of whatever comes in to the group, and Tom Ria gets 25%. Now for Tom, that 25% goes as a credit right to his advisor ledger. But John Pellman, his 75% now has to run through his individual grid, which if I click here on John, you'll see that for investments, he is on a payout grid where it's the year-to-date production. So his 75% will then have to go through 60% because his year-to-date production is less than $50,000. Okay, so that's pretty much how we set up payout grids for the individual advisors and split reps. The other thing I want to talk about is how we actually process the commissions now. You know, if I go back to John Advisor, every client and every financial account and every insurance policy is assigned to an advisor. So as you can see here on John Advisor, he has a list of 4 clients. One of his clients is a fellow by the name of John Glavey. And if we go into John's record, you can see he has 4 financial accounts and 5 insurance policies. Now here he is, he's been set up to be the advisor. If the advisor's put in here, he is the advisor for all financial accounts and insurance policies. However, you can also assign individual advisors to individual accounts and policies as well. So let's go into one of his accounts, this 401k, and you can see there a commission transaction has been assigned to this account. Every single commission transaction that comes in is assigned to a financial account or an insurance policy. This way we know who the client is, and because we know who the client is, we know who the advisor is, and because we know who the advisor is, we know what payout grid to process it through. So let's go through it a different way. Let's talk about commission batches. Actually, let me start over here with accounts. We have a concept called manufacturers, and these are the people that pay you commissions. Product sponsors, insurance carriers, etc. And we have one set up here, American Funds. And every statement that you receive in, or every file, every item for American Funds is most likely a DST IDC file. You set up a commission batch. And we can see here we have 3 set up. Let's go into one of them. And this is for a commission batch for $1,000, commission statement, a check or received, and it only had 1 commission transaction on it. There could be, usually there's many commission transactions. I've seen thousands for some of our clients. And every commission batch is also, so A, it's assigned to the payer in American funds, but it's also assigned to a payout run. This is a January 15th, 2011 payout run. So you can see each payout run has multiple batches. You can include as many as you want, and this is being set up to be run and paid out for the mid-January run. So, but let's go first back into that batch, and I'll show you how we calculate how we pay the commissions out to their advisors. Now this batch has already been processed, but after you bring the commission transactions in, you would click Calculate, and that would calculate your advisor ledgers. But first let's talk a little bit about how we bring in the commission transactions. You simply just click the Upload Commission Transaction button, and you can see we have different file types. Now this is just a demo database. There are more. I see Oppenheimer is missing, and Fidelity is missing, and a few others are missing. DSTVA is missing. But you pick the type of file it is, and you just click Upload, and the commission transactions would come in and automatically be assigned to those either those financial accounts or insurance policies. In this case, we've uploaded just one commission transaction, and you can see it was automatically assigned to a financial account right here, John Glavy's Roth IRA. And because we know John Glavy is the client, we know that John Advisor is the advisor. So now this batch has already been processed, so let's see if the math was done correctly. A gross commission of $1,000 came in. Now we remember that John Advisor had a payout grid where he was getting a flat fixed percentage of 60%, but he had to give up a 10% override to his boss, Tom Rhea. So let's see, $1,000, 60%, $600 was credited to his account, perfect. But then 10% was taken out and given to his boss, Tom Rhea. If we go to Tom Rhea's record, you can see his advisor ledger here. This is for all the business. You can see all the overrides he's been getting in from, and he's the sales manager for multiple reps. So that's basically it. That's how you process commissions. You bring in the commission files. They're auto-assigned to the financial accounts or insurance policies, and then you click Calculate, and it calculates the advisor ledgers. And they are all aggregated in a particular payout run. And from there is how you generate your commission statements. Just click on the commission statement button, and it brings up the report. Now there's other ways to do reports as well. Salesforce, which is what this entire application is built on, has a very robust and powerful reporting engine and dashboards. For instance, if I go to the dashboards, you can bring up our commission dashboard. And these are just some dashboards, some graphics that we built out of the box, but you can build as many of these as you want. Again, I stress you can build them. You don't need us to build these for you, and every one is supported by a report. Click on there, and there's a graph and the data that makes up that report. So that pretty much concludes our demo. If you have an interest, we'd love to talk to you some more about it, and have a great day.